Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So today we are going to start a new topic, and that is ESG problems, sustainability problems, their challenges, the relevant challenges and the solutions for those problems. We will discuss around 50 examples. Okay, we will discuss 50 examples for different ESG sustainability related problems, their challenges and the solutions. So first we will discuss about the problem, then what will be its relevant challenges, and then also the solution part also we will see. So the first example is related to the plastic waste pollution. We will discuss about this problem, its challenges and solutions. So what is plastic waste pollution? Basically, plastic waste is one of the most environmental problem, pervasive problem, which handling around tons of plastic being produced annually, and with billions of tons of plastic being produced annually. So a significant portion of this waste ends up in basically the landfills, rivers, oceans, harming wildlife and ecosystem. Also, single-use plastics such as bottles, bags and packaging materials contribute to massive issues. So these plastics take hundreds of years to decompose and resulting in long-term environmental damage basically. Okay, so plastic pollution not only affects marine life, but it also enters the food chain with the we call microplastics found in seafood consumed by human, creating a serious health risk. Actually, serious health risk. Okay, then what is the challenge in reducing the plastic uses, the consumption? So as I said, first we completed the problem part. Now we will see the challenges associated with the reduction in the plastic uses. So the major challenge in tackling plastic waste lies in the widespread dependence on plastic products in the various industries, from packaging to medical supplies. So many industries, particularly food and beverage companies, rely heavily on plastic for its low cost, durability and convenience. Although there has been growing awareness about plastic pollution, changing consumer habits and industry practices is difficult due to the entrenched role of plastic in supply chain, global supply chains. Additionally, alternatives such as biodegradable plastics are often more expensive or not yet widely available, so making the transition harder for businesses, especially in developing economies actually. Then what can be the solutions for this problem? Basically, adopting the circular economy and sustainable alternatives. So we focus on circular economies and sustainable alternative solutions. So a solution to the plastic waste problem involves the adoption of circular economy, where products are designed for let's say reuse, recycle and reduce environmental impact. So companies can phase out single-use plastics by transitioning to biodegradable or recyclable materials and using compostable packaging solutions. Okay. Also, government policies such as plastic bans and extended producer responsibility, which we basically call EPR scheme, extended producer responsibility, can enforce the reduction of plastic waste. Additionally, investing in advanced recycling technologies also can help improve the efficiency of recycling processes. But public awareness campaigns about the environmental impacts of plastic can also encourage individuals to make more sustainable choices. So public awareness is most important. Public awareness. Okay. So this is our first example of a problem of ESG and sustainability related, and what is the associated challenges and the solutions. Thank you friends. So let's see now another example. Second example, or another example related to ESG or sustainability related problems, is about climate change and carbon emissions. So basically, rising carbon emissions from industrial activities, transportation, energy productions are accelerating this climate change. So these emissions trap the heat in the atmosphere and leading to the global warming. So as a result, we are witnessing more extreme weather events, sea level rise, loss of biodiversity. Also, human health is also impacted by the worsening air quality. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, industrial agriculture are among the primary drivers for these emissions, and creating a global environmental crisis that is threatening both ecosystems and human livelihood. But what can be the challenges in tackling this situation? So, a key challenge in reducing carbon emissions is the entrenched reliance on fossil fuels for energy, transportation, manufacturing. Also, transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar, wind require substantial investments in new infrastructures. So, these are the challenges part we are discussing now, as well as political and economic support also required. So many industries face resistance to change due to high cost or the perceived difficulty in shifting away from established practices. Additionally, some regions face challenges related to, let's say, energy access, and making it harder to implement low carbon technology universally actually. So what can be the possible solutions for this problem and associated challenges? So governments and businesses must invest in renewable energy infrastructure such as like solar, wind, hydropower, and also other than renewable energy, we can talk about the pricing, carbon pricing, such as carbon taxes or emission trading scheme or trading systems, which we call ETS, okay, can incentivize the companies to reduce their carbon emissions or GHG emissions. Also, companies can adopt energy efficient technologies and pursue like carbon capture storage solutions actually, carbon capture and storage solution. Also, transitioning to like electric vehicles, promoting public transportation, and encouraging sustainable agriculture practices also can be essential in reducing emissions. Also, we can say public-private partnerships, PPP models, can help ensure a faster transition to low carbon economy. Public-private partnerships. Okay, so this is the second example of ESG and sustainability related problem. We've seen the challenges associated with this and then solutions associated with this. Thank you. Let's see another example now. Now, next example is related to water pollution. So what is this problem exactly? Let us understand that. So water pollution, which is basically caused by agricultural runoffs, industrial waste, effluents, untreated sewage, and plastic contamination, and is a growing issue. This water pollution nowadays, it's a growing issue that threatens freshwater ecosystem and human health. So polluted wastewater or polluted water sources can lead to spread of diseases as well as degradation of the aquatic ecosystems. So the contamination of rivers, lakes, groundwater is also significant concerns for communities, communities and dependents also on these water sources for drinking, sanitation, irrigation purpose. Also, we think about toxic chemicals, heavy metals, plastic pose long-term hazards to both human and environmental health health. So now let us see what are the challenges in dealing with this problem, of water pollution. So the challenge lies in addressing water pollution at a global scale, particularly in regions where industrial activities are unregulated or where there is a insufficient infrastructure for wastewater treatments. Agriculture is a key contributor to water pollution through the runoff of fertilizers and pesticides, making it difficult to balance agriculture production with the water quality. So these are the challenges. So first we discussed about agriculture runoffs. Okay. In many countries, the lack of proper sanitation and waste management system is exacerbating the uh, problem. Also, enforcing water quality regulations, holding industries accountable remains a difficult task, especially in the areas with the limited resources. So these are the main challenges. Now think about the solution side. What can be the possible solution? We discuss the challenges, we discuss about the problem, now discuss about the solution. So the companies and the government can invest in wastewater treatment technologies, okay, to prevent harmful chemicals from entering water bodies. Also the promotion of sustainable agriculture, okay, sustainable agriculture practices such as using organic fertilizer, reducing agriculture runoffs, and also water intensive industry should adopt closed loop system. We call it closed loop system. Okay. What is the purpose? Basically to recycle and reuse the water within the production processes. And also the governments can enforce stricter pollution related regulations and also provide funding for let's say water infrastructure in undeserved regions, and implementing public awareness campaigns on the importance of water conservation and also on pollution prevention. So these awarenesses or campaigns can be run up. So this is about the problem of water pollution, what are the challenges and associated solutions. Thank you. Let's discuss another example now. Now let us discuss one more interesting and very important problem of ESG and sustainability related aspects, like income inequality. In this problem, basically, again, we can think it's a critical social issue where a disproportionate share of wealth is held by a small percentage of population. So that's the basic definition of this income inequality. So this leads to a wide disparity in access to healthcare, education, and opportunity. So it is leading to disparity in the society or community. We can say particularly for marginalized communities also this can be a disparity in access to healthcare, education, and opportunities. So low income workers often struggle to meet the basic needs such as food, also for housing, while the wealthy, they are accumulating significant wealth through investments and capital gains. So the gap between the rich and poor continues to widen and leading to increased social, we can say, instability, okay, and also to poverty, and then reduced, we can say, social mobility also. Then what can be the challenge for tackling this problem or dealing with this problem? Let us see. So the challenge in addressing this income inequality related problem lies in the system structure that perpetuate wealth disparities, also including unequal access to education, healthcare, and job opportunities. So corporate practices such as excessive executive compensations, very interesting and important also, excessive executive compensation and stagnant wages for lower income workers, okay, which is contributing to the growing divide in many countries. Like tax policies, financial systems disproportionately benefit the wealthy, making it difficult to redistribute wealth equitably. Also, economic growth in many cases has not been inclusive, and achieving a fairer distribution of wealth requires basically addressing deep-rooted social and economic disparities. Okay, so these are the challenges. Now we see the solution side, solutions, possible solutions. So government can implement progressive tax policies, tax policies that tax wealth more fairly and invest in universal access to healthcare, education, and social services. Also, business corporations can adopt fair pay practices, fair pay practices, okay, and ensuring living wages for all employees and offer employee benefits like healthcare, retirement savings, and paid leaves. Also, the companies can engage in profit sharing programs where workers share in financial success of the organization. Additionally, businesses can offer skill development and training programs to help lower income individuals to improve their employability, actually, to improve employability. Okay, so this is the problem what we have discussed now: income inequality, the challenges also we have seen, and the solution part of this. Thank you very much, friends. Let us see another example now. Now we'll see another problem example for ESG and sustainability, like deforestation and habitat loss. This problem basically driven by agriculture, logging, urban expansions, and which is leading to the loss of critical ecosystem and also biodiversity. So the forests are essential for carbon sequestration, as we know, and clean air and the well-being of many species. So when destruction of habitat results in the extinction of plant and animal species, which is disrupting the indigenous communities and increase the carbon emissions, also further accelerate the climate change. Okay. The conversion of forests into the farmland and also into urban areas often contributes to we can say soil erosion, water cycle disruptions, and also biodiversity loss, creating long-term environmental damages. So now we see what are the challenges which are faced by organizations in dealing with the countries dealing with the problem of this deforestation and habitat loss. So the challenges lies in balancing the economic development with environmental protection. So in many regions, you see, forests are cleared for agriculture expansions, for urban development to meet the demands of the growing population. Okay, growing population. Weak enforcement, also we can say weak enforcement of environmental regulations and lack of alternative for local communities, making it difficult to slow or reverse deforestation. In addition to that, furthermore, the short-term economic benefits of logging and agriculture can make it difficult for governments and business houses to prioritize long-term sustainability. So now let's think about the solutions part. Okay, we have seen the challenges, we have seen the problem. Now let's see the solution side of this. The possible solutions can, like a viable solution also we can say, involves transitioning to sustainable land management practices such as agroforestry, okay, and also sustainable agriculture, regenerative agriculture also, that allow for farming without clearing forests. Also we can say governments can implement stronger deforestation laws, provide incentives for reforestation programs, and promote certified sustainable timber productions. Okay, also companies can commit to zero deforestation supply chains, working with the local communities to promote the sustainable livelihoods. Also invest in eco-friendly technologies that can minimize the environmental impact. One more thing, consumer demand for sustainability sourced products can also help this drive change actually. So consumer demand also important subject in this. Thank you very much friends. Let us see another